Irene, I have a question for you. So
Mhm.
you've seen, I've been part of a lot of cabs, but you've run many cabs, and I'd be interested from your perspective how these organizations um, see the value, the competitive value of having a cab.
I think if you want to look at some of the really bigger companies, the billion-dollar companies, say like ServiceNow, Oracle, Salesforce, AWS, really thinking long tail, really thinking about building a relationship with their customers is with a cab. And so maybe the first year, let's just, for example, take a first year, they're trying to, they new executive team, roadmap, they're moving fast, they're growing. So they need to check in like, hey, Bron, is this the way of validating our strategies? Is this the roadmap? Would you use this? And oh, we've seen your competitor look at these things are offering. Why aren't you doing that? And then there would be this discussion, and there would be a deeper discussion, and then there would be a lot of aha moments like, the executives might go back and say, well, a lot of people really wanted that, and we were thinking we didn't need to build that. And actually people are saying, why don't you build it? So in other words, that helps with competition. But as you keep building out your program, it's not just a one and done. It's not just every year people just show up. You think about how can we build a deeper relationship? How could we build co-design? Let's listen to our customers' needs. What's keeping them up at night? This could be a formative strategic partnership with people. It's not just or with customers. It's not like, oh, buy more or upsell. I mean, that is very typical, and that is a metric that to sponsor the cab, that's what we need to do, is to show those metrics. But it's really that kind of long-term thinking. And when you make an investment as a customer, you're thinking, okay, who is this company? Who's backed behind it? Who are the leaders? Should I spend time? Should I have my team spend time dabbling, using the product, beta testing? And this helps with building the vendor's industry dominance, because now they're spending way more time with the vendor than other vendors. So say a new vendor, maybe a new SaaS-based product comes knocking on the door. We can do these things better, faster. And they're like, no, sorry, we've been customers for 10 years with this. No, but this is legacy. And sometimes they've built these relationships with these technologies, with these vendors, right? And they've built these long stories. So it's very hard for people to leave and maybe try something else. And that's what I mean about building this competitive moat. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and I agree. I was, as you were explaining that, I was thinking back to the various cabs that I've been on, and those relationships, and uh, absolutely, I think they can be, and I'll admit that with some of these vendors where I was on their cab, and I
Mhm.
considered them critical partners. Um, I became an evangelist of the company. As I talked to my peers, I would
Yeah.
talk, man, you should really consider, you
Right.
know, this solution. And so I think again, it some of that's probably hard to measure, right?
Right.
But
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 you
but
wouldn't.
absolute, yeah, but absolutely, there's a uh, I like the term competitive moat. It is absolutely that for sure.
Thank you. But you would have done that. Like I know you a little bit, Bron. Like you are very, like, you're very structured. Like you would not go out of your way to do it unless you understood. We buy technology, but we buy from who actually creates the technology. So you really got to meet the executive team. You're like, okay, they're
Yeah,
focused on me. I can call people. I can get access. Like I don't just have my CSM help us. I
right.
can now ask the PS person to show me a mock-up if I want to do custom engineering, so I don't have to do it, right? So thank you for validating my competitive moat, because I was trying to. It's just hard. Like people don't understand the true value of a cab.